Well, hello YouTube, and welcome back to Everything RV with Dave. I'm at my next destination here in Colorado, and it is the San Isabel Federal Forest, and it is about 13 to 18 miles north of Salada, and it's also about 12 miles south of Buena Vista. It's free camping, and I want to show you my site. So this campsite is clear at the end of the dirt road. I'm looking right out my window at that mountain. And I'll show you a little panoramic. It's just absolutely gorgeous here. I've got a little fire going. The weather has been great here in Colorado, especially as we got up into the higher elevations. I would say we're probably about 8,000 feet. But take a look at the size of this site. If you like these videos that I put out, please give me a like and please subscribe. It really does help my channel. Okay, so how do we get to the San Isabel Federal Forest? 285 out of Salina or Salada, I don't know how that's pronounced, Colorado. Head north, and again it's about, I want to say 17 miles or so, and on the left side you'll see 270, and I believe that's a state road. Take a left onto 270 and follow it all the way out to where it ends and turns into dirt. When it turns into dirt and gravel, you will see the sign that says San Isabel Federal Forest. Go ahead and drive the dirt road until you hit the porta potties. And I will show you on this video how to get from the porta potties to where I am. So when you come to this intersection where the porta potties are, straight ahead is 274. And that's where my campsite is. If you take a left out, that road is continuing 272, and that's called Browns Creek. And you can also go this way. So there's different options. Now 272 is not too bad. I think 274 is actually a little bit easier to drive out. And then out here 274, it splits. Now as you come out this 274, this forest road, I mean, you can see there's a spot there on the left. We have a guy in there with a camper. It's a little bumpy road. It's a little washboarded, but go slow. There are some trees along the side, but I brought my 26-foot travel trailer through here with no problems at all. If you know your own capabilities, but I would say even up to a 35 foot. I've seen 35-foot fifth wheels come up through here. This is Saturday, and I actually see a few spots that are, that were still open. There's a little spot right there. This is a nice spot. Somebody's up there tent camping and van camping, but that's a nice spot there. coming to another crossroad. 274 can continue out that way. That's 274A. We're taking a left here. And there's some really nice camping out that 274A. And we're still on 274. And if you can see up there, I mean, you know, there's probably a 12,000 foot peak right there. I can actually look at that peak from my window. Again, this is a San Isabel forest, it's federal forest. It is free camping out here. The roads are really not that bad for a Forest Service road. It's a little bumpy, but you just go slow. And again, I brought my 26 foot flagstaff up here, and it's you know, probably 7,000 pounds loaded up and everything. There's our new friends. I saw them at the Welcome Center the other day and helped the gentleman. He was trying to fill his tanks. But I mean, he's got a big fifth wheel, and he brought it up here. That's a nice little campsite there. The one thing you want to try to do if you ever come out here in the federal forest, if you're able to do it, you know, scout ahead. You know, if you're able to, you know, drop your trailer, you know, someplace that's safe, and then just go with your car until you can, you know, make sure you can get where you're going to go. Weather's been absolutely gorgeous here. It's 70s, high 70s during the day. Was 51 last night when we get up this morning. A little tight right here. You have to watch out for that tree. Overhanging branches, nothing that bothered me. I mean, again, you know, you have to always be looking up. Like right here, I know my RV brushed against these, but I went real slow. It didn't do any damage. It just pushed them aside. There's a nice campsite back there that somebody is stuck back there amongst the trees. You drive right in through here. And there's the mountain that I'd look at. And at the end of this road, and our campsite is the last campsite on this road. But at the end of the road, there is a trail that goes left and right, and it goes for miles if you want to go out and do trail walking. There's a site back in there. Somebody's back there, but the area has been very clean. You know, not a lot of trash. There's a nice campsite in there. Sorry if the video's a little bit shaky. I'm holding the camera with my hand and trying to drive too. There's a nice site right here. I almost took this site, but this tree had some branches that were hanging out. I don't know if you can see them. And I didn't want to fight all those branches, but if you were a little bit smaller, right back there was a nice campsite. There's a nice campsite right there. It's a nice big campsite. And that's getting close to that. That's our closest neighbor. Now we're getting up to our campsite. Now this campsite you have to watch, but like the entrance is right here. And there's a little bit of a berm, but I like our campsite. We're back in amongst the trees. There's a little dip in the road right here, but it wasn't, you know, we have enough clearance on the RV that it didn't bother. You'll see it drop down right there, drop down. But take a look at this place. So I think I'm going to end this video right here. I'm going to stay here a few days and then I'm going to another place. I hope the next place is as nice as this place, and I will see you then.